Over the past couple of seasons, the WNBA's popularity has grown considerably. The league, which celebrated its 25th anniversary in 2021, just enjoyed its most watched regular season since 2008, and its most watched postseason since 2014. That's helped open the doors for the league to evolve. Recently, they introduced a mid-season Commissioner's Cup tournament, and there's also reports that they're now thinking about expansion. That presents an opportunity for a growing sport with more talent than there are roster spots to add another market to help generate revenue. And while there are a number of cities within the US that make sense for expansion, the WNBA should see this as an opportunity to go international. It's time for Toronto to get a professional women's basketball team. By the numbers, expansion makes sense right now for the WNBA. Viewership was up 51% across all networks during the 2021 season compared to the season prior, while merchandise sales have also jumped 50%. The league also saw its most watched regular season game since 2012, when the Chicago Sky and Seattle Storm played on August 15th. And with their current TV deal with ESPN expiring in 2025, money is going to be flooding into the league soon. WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert told the Washington Post in October that expansion is on the horizon. The league is reportedly conducting data analysis by using about 15 different metrics to vet possible cities. And according to Abigail Gentrim of Front Row Sports, Toronto has been named as one of the potential finalists. And when you look at it, it's a no-brainer. Basketball's popularity in Canada has exploded in the quarter century since the birth of the Toronto Raptors and Vancouver Grizzlies. And while the Grizz are in Memphis now, the Raptors paved the way for a generation of Canadians who have fallen in love with basketball, with Torontonians still buzzing with excitement from their 2019 NBA championship.
Enjoy this moment and have fun with it.
A byproduct of that rise in popularity, a boom in homegrown talent. Canada boasts the second most NBA players of any country in the world, with up-and-coming stars like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jamal Murray, and RJ Barrett headlining the list. Meanwhile, on the international level, the women rank 4th in the world by FIBA, and the men are steadily climbing up the rankings after years in the wilderness, now sitting at 18th. 3 Canadians, Natalie Achonwa, Bridget Carlton, and Kia Nurse, were all on WNBA rosters for the 2021 season. And there's more Canadian talent in the NCAA set to join them soon. As for WNBA viewership across Canada, it was up 325% during the league's opening weekend compared to 2020. A Nielsen sports study conducted in the same year noted that the interest in the WNBA increased 31% over the year amongst Canadian sports fans and 50% amongst the general population. And the most important takeaway from that study, basketball is now Canada's most popular sport to play. The 26-year-long experiment to test international territory by the NBA has led us all to this point. And now, the idea has some real legs under it. Toronto's Mayor John Tory, as well as its unofficial Mayor Drake, have both shared that they think the city is ready for a WNBA team, with Drake even taking to Instagram to share his thoughts. So what's next? First, there has to be a mutual interest between the WNBA and a potential ownership group to bring a team to the city. The most obvious candidate group could be Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, which already owns the Raptors, Raptors 905, Toronto Football Club, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Or it could be Drake himself. The rapper, whose net worth was estimated to be around $150 million in 2019, could absolutely put up the single-digit or low double-digit millions required to get things off the ground and running. Besides, the Raptors' global ambassador has already shown his willingness to invest in Canadian women's basketball. His brand, October's Very Own, recently collaborated with Team Canada for new jerseys at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament in 2020, with the signature owl design on them. And who better to serve as a promoter for the team than the most popular rapper in the world? Another potential hurdle to come across is travel. WNBA teams have run into logistical nightmares while flying commercial from city to city for games. Connecticut Sun head coach Curt Miller, the 2021 Coach of the Year, told ESPN that his team had to take 3 different flights, departing from 2 different airports, ahead of a playoff game versus the Chicago Sky. Brooklyn Nets owner and New York Liberty owner Joe Tsai was also recently vocal about the travel problem in the league, taking to Twitter to voice his frustration. Add customs and border issues to that, and traveling to the city of Toronto might become the biggest home court advantage in the WNBA. But regardless, the time has come for Canada to invest in professional women's basketball. Lynx forward Achanwa seems to agree.
There's the support, there's the love for the game, there's the growth in our women's game to have something here domestically on Canadian soil. So whether Drake's right and we're going to bring a WNBA team or if we're going to have our own league here, something needs to happen. We need to keep our talent at home, continue to get it better at home without having to go overseas, put the wear and tear on your body of playing year-round, and to continue to grow domestically the women's game.
The fan interest is there. Public figures across the country have endorsed the idea, and there is a proven track record for a professional basketball team to become popular in the city. Toronto also provides the WNBA with an opportunity to tap into not only one of the biggest city markets in North America, but an entire country of 33 million plus people. It's a win-win situation for both sides, which once again makes it a no-brainer. The only decision left to make is, what would you call the team? Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button.